Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com.
I think I want to kick off the day with a pretty loose keep. That's the way I like to start my days. Good morning, everyone. Starting the day with a one-lander, and probably not getting rewarded because that's usually what you should do. What should happen whenever you have loose keep? You should just die. Opponent got single combat. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker to control. So where's the rest? Okay. Alright, land. Yeah, and as I said, whenever you make this keep, you just lose. You just draw 2 hostage taker, because like it's the worst card, and then just lose. But that's fine. That's fine. It's like as a first game, I think it's okay to just let it go. Let it go. Alright, we got there. We drew the Godless Shrine. And our boy Precinct 1 is in. Too bad that now Augur of Bolas just tops it very well. Oh, Prize in the Realm. This card is great. This is a better Oblivion Ring. And Oblivion Ring was already like a pretty good card. It's not that, Oblivion Ring was bad or anything. Alright, Prison Realm, Scry to the bottom, so it's basically like he draws a card and exotic creature, so there's that. Alright, let's get in with our Teferi, Time Reveler. And now that Teferi is in, I mean, it's gonna be easier to manage a control deck. Let's just take care of the single combat. Ooh, look at that Teferi. Now opponent goes like, who's the real Teferi now? Who's the real Teferi? And it's probably him. Teferi of Dominaria, not Teferi Time Reveler. It's very strange, right? To have 2 Teferi, like the same exact... I don't know. It's very strange to me, this Teferi thing. Alright, so we got a bunch of options here. I could mortify the Present Realm and like bounce. I can't bounce the fairy, unfortunately. There's nothing much I can do about this. I'll probably just plus the fairy, play. So what can I do here is bounce the Prison Realm and then go like Discovery, so I make a token. And then I have Tyrant Scorn to bounce my Hero Precinct 1 when my opponent's gonna play Prison Realm again. I think that's cool, isn't it? So I'm gonna do that. I also draw a card in the meanwhile. And then I have a couple of tokens to block the Augur of Bolas. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna play Discovery. I could even play Dispersal at some point, but no, that's my plan, so let's not change things. Also, it's cool that my opponent now doesn't have ways to interact with me. Alright, I see a land. I definitely want a land. What about Thief of Sanity? I don't think I want Thief of Sanity. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think that's what I'm about right now. I'm about the... And pass. I really like Tyrant Scorn in a deck like this. Mr. Mengucci, it makes sense that if you realize that the fairy travels through time. Wow, I didn't think about that. That's... you just opened my mind. Just opened my mind. Morning says third Goblin Bomb. Anyone knows the deck list?
That's gotta become a meme at some point.
Thank you very much, guys, for the subscription. It's Machine TV. Alright, guys, whenever you're on my stream, which happens every morning, you can exclamation mark deck or exclamation mark deck list to see the deck or the deck lists. Okay, guys? So just do that. I'm gonna do it for you this time, but next time, alright, it's gonna be all on you. Alright, so they play Prison Realm. Now that they don't have Teferi anymore, they could counter magic my Tyrant Scorn. Good morning, good morning. So Prison Realm targets that. I'll let them scry first, and then I'll Tyrant Scorn, so they get some information before my spell. It didn't work. No, it didn't. It didn't. Alright, so we're gonna go return target creature, and it's gonna be the Hero of Precinct 1. Because now they're already targeted with Prison Realm, so they can't change the target. So it's important that you do in this order. Does he not have mouse over enabled? I do not, because I always forget. But thank you very much, CoilX, for reminding me. For some reason, I think you just have to put like a sticker or something that tells me, hey Mango, just install Deckmaster. Sorry, just open Deckmaster. Alright, what happened? I bounced my hero precinct one. So it's all good here. It's all good, hero. Now I have 2 tokens. I have a bunch of ways to deal with this Aggro of Bolas. The bunch of ways is mainly Mortify, because I don't want to play Enter the God Eternals right now, because I feel like my opponent has a counter magic. They bounced with Hero, so they must have a counter magic. So what I'm going to do is casting this first, and then play Mortify on the Aggro of Bolas. For who asked me about if I have a... What do I think about this deck? This is, I'm been live for 9 minutes and 9 seconds. So, what I can tell you is that I kept a 1-lander on the draw. I didn't hit my second land. And that's basically why we are behind right now. Get a tattoo. No, I don't like tattoos. Sorry. Star Deck Master. But that would be helpful, definitely. Why not kill Augur and then use tokens to kill Teferi? Because I wanted to prevent my Hero Precinct one. They have 3 mana. So, we don't live always in the world where everything is perfect. They have 3 mana up so that they enable. So I just wanted to, you know, do this. We ended up killing the token no matter what. And let's see what this Teferi do. Warrant. That's fine. I'm very happy about this. I'm very happy that I kept my Hero Precinct one. And I also killed the Aggro of Bolas. So they got their Teferi, but we have a board state that was mainly done single-handedly by Hero Precinct one, and we have the great combo of Liliana the Dreadlord General plus Hero, because all the tokens when they die they draw a card. It's not non-tokens like what's called the 3-2 for 3 Midnight Reaper. This is all tokens. Is this the deck from yesterday? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. If you can look at the cards today, yesterday we played Grixis. Today we're playing this guy. Hey man, did you try out the new Phoenix deck list, Drake's list already? No. I didn't. I either wanted to try that, or some blue-black control-ish with, like, mid-range with Aggro of Bolas. Alright, I got Prison Realm number 2. But if is the card in their hand? It's a single combat. It's not one combat, sorry. It's not multiple combat, but it's just a single one. Alright, so they exile my guy who's been prisoned a bunch of times, but this guy doesn't stop. This guy fights for the good of their home, and he doesn't stop. He will keep on fighting even if imprisoned multiple times. Okay, they have 2 lands. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is just combat first. Make them tap out. Wow, am I just gonna kill Teferi with his... If you think about the value, this guy was better than like Goblin. Wow, we killed Teferi with the tokens. That's crazy. Alright guys, I think we just are in a great spot here. Because sure they have single combat, but we can keep a Planeswalker, right? Sure, now we also draw 3 cards. Alright, that's my girl. That's my girl, Liliana Dreadhorde General. Take that, Mr. Blue-White Control. And that's a head explosion. Oh my god, what a win. What a win. We just demolished them. We skipped the second land drop. And we won. That's basically like, I don't know. I don't have what's called a... This was just like... Yeah. Alright, I don't want to board in Sorcerer Spyglass. You might think, wow, you play Teferi, you should definitely board in Spyglass. But no, because we also play Teferi. That'd be awkward. Basilica Bailout, it's fine. This is like a medium filler. You board in multiple times. Kaya, it's same thing. Sorry, same thing. This guy, it's weird. Massacre Girl, no. Negate and this Damnful Stroke will go in. By the way, guys, whenever you sideboard, look at the time zone, because like every time I just sideboard an arena, the time just flies. Sideboarding on arena, it's basically like playing Legacy, just time flies. Or playing Pauper. And actually, playing Pauper, time flies way more. Because like you have this like incredibly long game and you just don't think about it, and it's been like, you know, 40 minutes and you're still there, 15 life each. But yeah, other than this, let's say what we want to board out. Deputy definitely goes out. 62 cards. So I'm gonna go board out Kaya. She looks pretty bad, I think. Pretty bad. Alright. 61. We're coming short. We need to cut just one card. The Spark. I'm gonna cut on Tyrant Scorn. I'll opponent doesn't have black, so I'm not that afraid of Thief of Sanity. So yeah, I'm gonna submit this. Alright. Is Dovin's veto better than the gates? That is, sorry, I forgot about Dovin's veto. You all are right. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much, chat. You see how helpful is chat all the time. And so the first award of the day went to J Blackout for being the first to comment. The second award of the day goes to Okami1414 for having said something meaningful. I like to give a award to the chat. It's important. You might wonder, what's the award? Nothing. Just having said your name. Chat was right indeed. I kept another bad hand because, like, what would this be if I don't keep bad hand all the time? Alright. Augur of Bolas. Ooh! See why I keep bad hands all the time? Cause it doesn't matter. Cause the deck just gives you what you want. Do you want it blue land? There it is. It's also multicolor for a hero. Indeed, that's true. How did I not think about it? Alright, I got a Planeswalker. They're gonna bounce my hero precinct one. That's cool. This card, also known as Arrester's Admonition, will be cool. But now I have this thief. So they need to answer this, or the game snowball. I've been loving this Esper midrange. It is in fact nice, and we have a lot of new cool cards here. Mango has to train while keeping terrible hands to practice on. Yeah, so my Narset. That is fine indeed. So my hand that I kept for the win and in at the last Pro Tour, the one before, was probably like the worst hand I've ever kept. But I was like, I gotta keep this. Like, this is my win and in. If I don't keep this hand now, when I'm gonna try the luck that I have, you know? I kept a one lander with a Woodland Cemetery. I was like, I want to push my limit. So now it's awkward because I can also just I gotta target my opponent. This is facially untouchable if you don't kill your opponent. And then I ended up just drawing lands from my one lander, but I also ended up losing the game. So it is not only about the lands. All right, I'm gonna get this Teferi Hero of Dominaria, and a bunch of options here. I think I'm gonna go for Hero plus Discovery. I could also just cast another Thief. Their deck looks like pretty bad against Thief right now. So it's a little bit off curve. But I think they're just having problems with Thief. They could have Time Wipe. That'd be pretty bad. But I think I'm just gonna go for it. I think the fact that they have this Augur of Bolas means that it's that. We're champion, but gold on the ladder. Yeah, I mean, I've been finishing in 45th in Mythic two months ago. Wow, that exploded! My opponent's head exploded. All right, this is the reason why blue-white control sucks. Also, the reason why we're gold tier 2, it's because yesterday I played a lot of meme decks and I was gold tier 1 and then just retroceded. But today I'm feeling like we're gold diamond. Can't you just click on the deck image? What does that mean? Sorry. Deck list image is too small. I can't read the name of the cards. Ooh, I understand, my friend. I understand your issue. Huh. All right. After this, if you stick around, I'm gonna give you the full deck list. All right, Island Go. Look at this hand, it's just perfect, isn't it? 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like we just printed it. You not hit Mythic in April. No, I didn't, because Wizards of the Coast had the brilliant idea to make the Mythic Championship modern, so that all their top pro players would play on Magic Online instead of Magic Arena. And they said, you know what? This idea is so brilliant that we're gonna do it again for next Pro Tour. Oh yeah, I should have done the better. Yes, you're right. You should try the Twitch extension so everyone can see the deck. I do. I have Deck Master. I don't want any more Twitch extension. I think having too much Twitch extension is bad for the... Did we just rematch against the same guy? Alright. Yeah, okay. Thief of Sanity in. So basically what happened was that last month I did not play Arena And I find myself in gold tier 2. But this month I'm gonna play a lot of arena because not only, wow, it's so awful. This Planeswalker, I don't know, I kind of feel like it's not as good as people pictured him. They need to sell the Horizon. Do they? Do they really need to sell Horizon? That doesn't make sense. Our master sets are always like the most sell set like every single time. I haven't heard anyone saying, oh yeah, I have this pack of ultimate masters that I can't sell. Yes, it'd be cool to be able to see the deck. No, I don't like that. I don't like Stream Decker, because like you make changes to the deck and then you need to update it a lot, and it's like ooh, so all the time you just need there to just updating while instead of like talking and doing real stuff. All right, so my opponent has a lot of Planeswalkers. That's cool. I'm pretty jealous. What I have to do here is probably just I think so I have a bunch of options. I could go Hero plus Thought Erasure, but I think I'm gonna go Deputy of Detention. So I'm gonna do Thought Erasure first. My opponent then is just a bunch of bad cards. But those bad cards will probably just be good enough to win. Alright, now the Thought Erasure. That's actually very good though, because next turn I can go Thought Erasure plus Teferi and attack without them being able to Settle the Wreckage me. Settle the Wreckage, it's pretty poop. But we did actually just rematch against Blue-White, that's funny. Maybe Teferi is good. It is indeed. Mr. Mengucci, untap.gg updates automatically your deck list. I don't know, it's too many tools. The deck lists are fine. Alright, so Thought Erasure, let's get rid of that Absorb. If opponent wants to gain some life, they will. And check this out. Just check this out. Opponent has 2 Settle of Wreckage, but at the first time Reveler says stop. Just stop. Just don't move. Don't move. Don't freaking move. And we're gonna put this down to 2 so they can't -2. It says stop. Alright, they drew Cleansing Nova, so they said, you wanted me to stop? I'll show you this. I'll show you this draw. It's Cleansing Nova. And you now lose. Because you have 2 removal spell in hand, and I have only Planeswalkers. So take that. Take that, Mr. Mango09, with your Tezzeret art. Are you going to draft? No draft for Mango09. Only standard. Only standard on this channel. Alright, and minus that, this guy, which is like actually pretty smart because they have Settled of Wreckage in their hand. I'm probably just, yeah, as I said, I'm gonna lose this game. Alright, you're gonna go Hero plus Sync 20 into Thief of Sanity, which is like pretty good, right?
In some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there. He can't quite believe what's happening to him there. That's got to become a meme at some point. Fiorine666 with the
subscription, Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. We are playing a very cool deck. Our opponent's playing a very boring deck. So who's gonna win? Who's gonna win, guys? The boring deck or the cool deck? Remember, they were playing the mid-range deck. And historically, mid-range decks are bad against control. But historically, control decks are bad. So at the end of the day, the mid-range wins. What match is reading? It's round number... it's round number. Let me think about it. It's round number 14 or 15 of PT Journey into Nyx. Alright, so what should we do? What should we do here? Opponent has a Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, and a Teferi, Time Reveler. Opponent has a Set of Wreckage. I have a Teferi on top, so I don't want to shuffle my deck like ever. So if I attack with just this human, is my opponent going to shuffle? Is my opponent going to Settle of Wreckage? Maybe. I think what I'm gonna do is a pretty weak attack of just this, because next turn I have a Teferi, Time Reveler, so this Settle of Wreckage will be stopped. So I'm gonna just do this weak attack so that my opponent can't minus Teferi next turn. I can't use this Tyrant Scorn as an instant, unfortunately. So I'll just do this. They have 2 Settle. So do you opponent wants to? Do you, Mr. Knife 0345? 6, 7, 8. Can you decline and not shuffle? I can, and that's what I'm gonna do. Decline. And now I find myself with these 2 cards. An hostage taker that has to remove, unfortunately, but we can also actually do that. I can also just go hostage taker on the 0% sequence, so if they decide to just deal with my board, the hero will come back. Unfortunately, Hero of the God Eternals has to target a creature. It's not that I can't just play, just it's a 5 mana 4/4 game 4. Mill 4. So this is an awkward spot. Hostage Taker doesn't have any use, so I think I'm gonna just play it just because I make a token. I exile my Hero Precinct one, which is like awkward, right? But if I put into just decide to sell the wreckage to the Hostage Taker, it's not bad because it just get back a creature while also having make a play. Because remember, I can't play this in my opponent's turn because they have the Fairy Time Reveler. So it's not that I pass the turn with something up. I can also take the 1/1, but I don't want because the 1/1's dead. Whereas this, if they deal with my Hostage Taker, then I do that. Andrea, going to be spamming mid-division champion even in future years where somebody else is champion. I will be the champion forever. 2019. Oh, come on. Why everybody's asking me that same thing? Just go exclamation mark deck and see the deck list. It's gonna be okay. I don't want to just update 70,000 things. It's the same deck. It's fine. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Matthew. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. So I draw my Planeswalker. So I'll play my Planeswalker. So let's see if I put it as a counter. They already played two to absorb. All right, that's fine. I mean, is it though? Is it fine? So they got a 5/5. And where's my flyer? I don't have a flyer anymore. Alright, but that's not bad. Because I'm gonna go Tyrant's Scorn. Kill that. Then I'm gonna go Teferi minus, kill that. Wow, we might just be in this game somehow. Bounce that. Draw a card that I totally forgot about. Play land, and then attack Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Alright guys, we are finding our way through back into this game, okay? Opponent has a Cellular Wreckage, which is probably the weakest card in the set right now. So early. Why do you have to... I don't understand. You come here and you say so early, like every day. I've been live for like 3 months at 9 a.m. It's like what I do. It's like I start at 9 a.m. And you all the time come here and say so early. Sure, it is, but that, I mean, it's not even. It's just what I'm live to. Tyrant's Corn. What's corn exactly? Is it like the thing, the yellow thing? It's 4 a.m. Where you live? It is. But in the world we live in different time zone and... Okay, so on top of the deck there's this Tavares just coming back. Opponent has this Cellular Wreckage. That's... Okay, so what we're gonna do is just attack this guy. And I'm probably just gonna play all my cards and just hope they're good enough. Why Shadow is the worst card? It's the worst card because like literally everybody's playing this card first, and second, it's I mean, first thing first, it has never been like, you know, particularly like. If you know about it, it's so bad. Like my opponent has cast it 2 times, 4 mana. And destroy target token, which is like not the greatest of the play if you ask me. All right, so make a token. We have a big board. Now our opponent has to deal with it. They've already casted a Cleansing Nova and 2 Cellular Wreckage. Hopefully they just run out of. The real Scorn is Patrician Scorn. Oh yeah, remember I played Patrician Scorn once in my life. I was playing Ad Nauseam. Europeans don't eat corn. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, but like not. Honestly, not. Silumgar's Corn. No, Silumgar's Corn, was it the blue counter if you reveal a dragon? I did play with that card, but I actually don't think it was called that way. Was it called that way? I'm just very curious right now, so I'm gonna Google it. Silumgar's Corn. I think it was. I did win the World Magic Cup with that card. It is! How did I forget about it? Wow, this card was so good. 2 mana, can basically counterspell. Because you always have an Ojutai in your hand. Or in play. Wow, Silumgar's Corn. Such good memories. Federasher! Why don't you have the swamp in the battlefield? Because I decline not to, because at the Fairy Time Reveler it's here. I mean, I'm probably gonna lose it. This is game 1, but we did defeat blue-white earlier. This is a blue-white queue. We just, we're in the draw bracket, so we're gonna play against blue-white all the time. It's like we're playing, no, we aren't. Alright, does our opponent have another Southern of Wreckage? Oh, come on, Southern Wreckage is such a bad card. I'm not gonna play around the third Southern of Wreckage. Alright. This face rest Teferi. And you do what you want to do, okay? Okay, opponent? Just you do what you want to do. I should have probably done this first on this, but I'm feeling like this Thief of Sanity will hit, will connect. So I just want to use their mana. Yes, wow! It all went great. So Thief, what you gonna give me? You know what you're gonna get? I wanna have a this is like the worst. Whenever you hit the Chemisters inside, you feel like, alright, it's not that bad actually, because I'm gonna go with Chemister now, and then I'll draw the Fairy. And then my opponent will absorb, but at least I don't use Atkanta. So like getting Chemister is like the worst, because like then you put in their graveyard. Alright, so the Fairy Time Reveler. I make a token. Ciao Andrea. Okay, what happened? Opponent countered it. Very, very smart. And we drew the swamp. Federasher. You wanted the swamp? Here it is, your swamp, Federasher. If you guys wanted to know my opinion on the Mulligan rule, it's here on the best website in the web. Best website in the web is kind of a pleonasm. Probably shouldn't use it, but it's kind of good to just say that. So the best website on the web is indeed channelfireball.com, and you get to see my face with the things. It's like this, but I was like 4 years younger here. And it's Andrea Mengucci's Mythic Championship London Debrief. Debrief is kind of cool word. And if you go here, and if you click here, you go immediately on YouTube, and it's a 35 minutes video. You say, why should I watch a 35 minutes video of you talking? You're right. You probably, you probably shouldn't, or at least don't have to. But this is what I think about the London Mulligan, if you were wondering. Alright, so Thief of Sanity is gone. Opponent imprisoned it. But we showed you earlier how this deck is very good at getting people out of prison. It's basically like a jailbreaker. Jailbreaker is kind of cool word. Alright, what I'm gonna do here, probably just Discovery first. I'm feeling like in Discovery right now. So let's Discovery first. Why aren't you play Counter? Because I really don't like Counter, and this is an aggro deck. Top out. Also, in the word of the Fairy Time Reveler, Counter really got... Wait, what happened? Can I blame it on you, opponent? Can I blame it on you, Mr. Jack Allo 1998, for having made me question? So that I misclicked that heavily? Fuck. Alright, so let's go this card on here and mill myself, because first things first, my opponent has Chemistry inside, and second, my Discovery was just the worst cantrip all the time, because I had top 2 bad cards. Is that your actual signature on the token? It is. My signature is kind of great. I'm very proud of it. I practiced a lot my signature, and I found myself with this beautiful signature. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it is. Alright, so... Oh, we could have had the Fairy. Actually, opponents countered it, so maybe it was not that bad. Alright, so let's jump this Teferi Mr. Teferi, and let's just right-click attack with all. Yeah, I don't care about this token. I'm fine in trading a token for 4 damage. Opponent eventually will just wrath my board, so trading a token for 4 damage is actually what I want to do. The real question to be asked: how do European eat Pavlo? I don't know what's that, so it's probably not the real question. You are talking very repulsive. Repulsive? Repulsive seems a bad word. What does it mean exactly? Repulsive. Ripugnante. Disgustoso. It's a bad word. Why you said that? Livera. I don't like that. Yeah, there's no counters, Jackololo. And the reason why, it's because I play an aggro deck. And aggro... No, they have a second wrath. Alright, but that's fine, because we got our boy over here. We got our boy, we're covered. I don't want to draw land. Ooh, another Teferi. Alright, we do the classic Teferi minus on your Teferi. I mean, we should easily lose this game, but because there's a Santa, they're dead. I mean, again, we're a mid-range deck, they're a control deck. Alright, the Teferi's gonna go in prison, but it's okay. We've got so many Teferis to free other Teferis. Teferi's back. What do you think, guys, if I just concede? Are you okay with it? Because, you know, earlier we beat blue-white main deck, but I think our opponent this time knows what's up. Oh, I talk very beautiful and clearly. I like this now. Okay, I'm gonna show you a question rule. Hostage Taker in real life was printed without the exile another target creature, okay? If you get a Hostage Taker in real life, it's when it comes into play, exile a target creature. And it's like weird, right? Because you target it can target itself. Instead, what happens when you cast Hostage Taker on Arena is that it targets itself, but nothing happens, okay? So, that's basically just a lesson. Because in paper, it's written, whenever Hostage Taker comes to play, exile target creature. And you're like, wait, what the? Do I have to exile my own Hostage Taker? Then what happens? Do I like loop? No, it doesn't happen like that. It's just exile another target creature. So I'm gonna board this dude, which like, is probably pretty bad, but like, you know, it's a filler. Kaya, it's probably pretty bad. This Spark, I like this Spark. This Spark is gonna be a very good card. I have actually a big plans for this card. This card could actually just be good in other formats as well. Like classic Nicol Bolas just. Oh no, are those zombies that are trying to take the Spark off Nicol Bolas? That's rude, zombies. Alright, negate because we can't afford Dovin's Veto. Or we just didn't think about it. Or Federasher didn't think about it. Federasher, where's Dovin Veto? I guess we have this cool Texas negate. So maybe, you know, we wanted to just show that. Alright, should be one more card. It's probably Tharn's Corn. And that is it. Kaya. I think Kaya, it's like for red aggro deck. Seraph of the Skills, indeed. Alright, how do you feel about the new god, Eternals? Kefnet is the best. The other one are just made so that limited would be way worse than what it is. Basically, Wizard said, hey guys, you know what, I have this cool idea, let's print gods. Sure, let's make them pretty bad in constructed, but let's make them a passable experience in limited. Yes, I'm fine with that. And that's basically what happened. Do you also create decks? I mean, this is pretty much... You know, yesterday we did create Grixis Control, but yeah, I'm not famous for creating decks. Let's just say that's not my skill. You know what I'm famous for? Playing the tier 1 at every single Mythic Championship and doing pretty well with it. Alright, we got a curve, we got a Dream Curve, Thought Raging into Thief of Sanity. Will we succeed in that? Deputy of Detention. Look at this boy, this Tyrant's Corn, just looking at the Deputy of Detention saying, ha ha ha, I knew you would have come. I knew you would have come. Will you play more Bolas today? My plan was to play, oh god, we just dove in Great Arbiter instead of land. Yeah, I planned on, I think I'm gonna keep their Deputy, because like, this Tyrant 2 is not doing much. At the end of the day, this Chemistry Insight will do something. I was planning on playing blue-black splash Bolas, just God Bolas, because the creature Bolas is pretty weak. Alright, so we got a third land, and we got our boy Thief of Sanity, which is actually pretty good to be drawn one turn later, because our opponent now is gonna go Deputy instead of drawing 2 cards. So there's that. Okay, Deputy, that is. Do we draw? I think I just want to draw a little... Yeah, a little bit more land wouldn't hurt. Another Thief. So I could either play Tyrant Scorn or Thief. I think Thief is more on curve. So I'm just gonna play Thief here. If mid-range and control deck are historically bad. No. Mid-range. What did I say? Black to the Cave. I didn't say that mid-range was bad. Mid-range is the best. I mean, it's just me. I like mid-range. Alright, they drew the Fairy. Must be nice just draw the Fairy. Huh, opponent? It's nice? Is it nice? I think it is nice, opponent. Alright, so we got a bunch of options. Either it's playing a 4-mana 3/4, but that's pretty bad, so... The thing with Tyrant scoring is that, sure, we got our back our Thief, but... my opponent is just gonna go infinite now, because they go land, draw basically 17,000 cards. We're just gonna lose over here. Yeah, I think I have to do this, but let's at least pretend we have a blue counter magic. Yeah. We're gonna lose this game. That's pretty bad that we lost this game. It's pretty Teferi. Teferi is so oppressive to the format. Have you played just Sky Tokens? I didn't. But I really hate Saheeli. I played Saheeli yesterday in Blue-Red, and he was like the worst card I've been playing in a while. He said midrange is historically bad against control. That's true. That's true, Darny boy. Okay, what happened? Yeah, my opponent did what I said, and I think now I have to attack at Teferi. It's pretty bad to just not trigger your Thief. It's like we have a Face the Untouchable, but instead it's like the same thing in Legacy when you have a creature equipped with like a sword, but you have to attack a Planeswalker. You know the feeling? It's like, oh, this value that I need to throw away to attack that Jace. You know? It kind of feels bad to throw away value. Alright, I think I'm gonna play this dude that's basically like, it's literally a dude here, just does nothing, just sits there and like, yeah, I'm a 3/4 for 4. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Would you play a version of this in best of 1? No, only best of 3. Only best of 3 for Mango 09. Dobbins is my spirit animal. Is a spirit animal sit in hand because, you know, it's because, I mean, actually there aren't that many cards I would have played here. Probably just Jason my Sculpture I would have played if I had it in my hand. General breakout decks, the PTR fast? Yes, exactly. Alright, opponent has a lot of lands, we're very jealous. Opponent did every single card advantage they could with literally every card other than this. So again, very jealous. Hello J Sam, hello Andrea. Yeah, that's me, hello. Speaking of Jace DMS, that you made, oh yeah, there's a new Mythic edition. That's cool. But I already have my 4J, so I'm not gonna get that. But I do have to get Dark Faded. Alright. My boy Thief Sandy will go in prison. Opponent is very, very, very yeah, I don't know the word, but like, you know, put people in prison. He's doing a bad guy lore wise. I know you should ask the Bash Bros podcast. They know a lot of lore. I know literally nothing, but I know that Dovin hasn't seen a lot of play. But I think this deck can actually be good because it's good with Hero Precinct Twin. Is blue-white control viable? Apparently for our opponent, Mr. Knife 0345 is, but we did defeat blue-white control 2-0 earlier. Rather easily, I would say. Wow, to play Narset here? Just throw Narset at dead. What up, what up, what up? Surprised they're playing Prison Realm over Ixalan's Bind. I mean, cost one less, it's relevant. What do we have to play against gods, Andrea? Yeah, exactly. There's also the one that puts to the bottom. You can kill a flyer that way. But again, it's like pretty awful. Basically, in order to do against what to do against gods is basically sending email to wizards, say, hey wizards, God sucks, stop printing them in every limited set. It's not every, but like Horror Devastation was basically the same, right? I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember playing a GP Kyoto, and I went 5-3, and my 3 losses were against the Scarab God, the Locust God, and the other God, and I was like, this is not fun. Have you tried Narset? I did do a legacy video. I did do a legacy video with, we're gonna just demolish this game. We got demolished. Yeah, I'm gonna go Mortify now, because my opponent cannot absorb. So at least I have a threat. Do they have Negate as well? Is this card a Negate? Domin's Veto? Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I did the record with Miracles with Narset and Teferi 3 mana. Alright, let's play this dude. Hopefully that counters since it's not great. Why does he have everything? Because he draws extra cards. He drew extra cards with the 2 Chemisters inside. Whereas we just drew a card per turn and our cards are not very good. I have no clue. I don't do the scheduling. I just record videos and put them on Dropbox, and then Channel Fireball post them in their channel. That's what happens. If opponent plays a Planeswalker, I'm gonna scoop up my card. Up a good Planeswalker, not a 3-mana one. Andrea, which decks do you want to put Karn Cynoversa? You mean in general? I mean, Karn Cynoversa is a pretty good filler. You can put it in every single deck. But in Legacy, you want to put it with like an Ancient Tomb deck. In, I don't know, Standard, you want to play in a mid-range deck. Like, it actually doesn't really matter. It's just basically every deck. Alright, as I said, a good Planeswalker. This Planeswalker is not great. It's like a fine one. It's good in some matchups, but on its own, it's like not great. Alright, so let's go Thought Erasure. Show me the goods, please. This is some goods. Alright, I'm gonna get a prison. Ooh, there's a creature. Yeah, I mean, this is better than a land, so I'm gonna be fine with it. And now we're gonna play this powerful Planeswalker. Look at this. Check this out. We pay 3 mana, we play a Planeswalker, and we get a colorless flying token. It's not bad. I am joking as well. What do you think about Dreadhorde Invasion? Is it the Peter Blossom guy? Not a fan. Especially against Teferi. It's just, I don't know. It's just I think it's pretty slow to work. Catcher Limited is auto win. It is indeed. Do you like the new Blast Zone Land? I do love it. I do love it. Blast Zone Land is very good. I think Blast Zone Land will see play in every single format. In every single format. I believe that. I believe that. I think Blast Zone, it's like a great card, a great design. You know, the fact that they can't blow out tokens, it's pretty cool. It's gonna see playing Legacy, plenty of playing Legacy. It's gonna see playing Standard. I really have no clue about Modern. Honestly, also don't particularly care. Okay, Chemistry's inside, that's fine. Do you think gods are OP in Standard also? Not at all. That's why I hate it. Because like if they were good in Standard, I was like, yeah, I mean, they kind of ruin Limited, but at least they're good in Standard, so you know there's that. But there aren't, so there's just Colossopede, 5 mana, 5/5. When are you gonna make a new video? Oh, I did make 2 videos already, are in the queue. Chat and Fireball, you know, just usually when I post them in like 3 or 4 or 5 days, you have one each other. Though you can remove counters. Yeah, alright. I think I'm gonna scoop up my cards, guys. It has been great, but Blue-White Control got the best of us. We beat Blue-White Control first, and now we lost to it. So after 45 minutes, we only played against the